Yeah, kind of a big change for this race. I'm going to be lining up on XC1 on the big 450 just to kind of learn as much as I can, so I have not as much of a learning curve next year as my rookie season in the XC1 class. So I'm excited to get out there and yeah, see how I stack up against the big dogs.
Yeah, track's looking good. It's super dry. It's been really dry here in Pennsylvania the last couple of weeks, so dust is definitely going to be a huge factor today, but same plan as always, just get a good start and try to catch as many XC2 guys as I can. The championship's coming down to these last couple races, and I'm pretty close to clinching it, but yeah, just trying not to think about it, just trying to go and race every race like its own, and yeah, however I end up, and just keep moving forward.
Yeah, it was awesome. I got off to a decent start. I was third behind Cannon and JoJo. I was pushing, and then I came around after the first lap towards the finish, and I ate crap really hard. Rung my bell pretty good, twisted the forks, but I got right back up, kept pushing. My forks were a little tweaked, so it made it a lot harder. My front end was just jumping everywhere, and it was definitely hard, but I pushed through it, and I caught up to Cannon. I was behind him for probably like 200 feet. Then he blew off the trail, so I passed him, and I just put my head down and tried to catch JoJo. We had a decent pit. I mean, it could have been a lot better, but I got through that, and I pushed, and I was right on JoJo to the whole end of the race, and it was just a blast. I tried so hard getting around him. I gave it all I could, but I came away with second, but it was definitely a fun race.
For the 530 from Harwinton, Connecticut on a Trail Jesters factory KTM backed by FMF. His pro racing debut as he wrapped up the XC2 title just 2 weeks ago. Welcome, Ben Kelley.
Champagne showers.
Yeah, definitely not the debut I wanted. It was just trying conditions, you know. We haven't had a dusty race in a long time, and it was just tough on equipment. Had a decent jump, kind of swung around the outside, but kind of got a little bottled up in those rocks, and yeah, dropped back in the pack, and there was just so much dust. It was so hard to pass, you know, without taking a big risk. But yeah, so I felt like I just rode around for the first half of the race, but was able to get into a flow and started riding the bike a lot better. I felt really good on it there late in the race, and made my way into fourth, and was pretty close to Trevor, maybe 30 seconds back or so. And yeah, it was just finally starting to feel good. You know, I felt like I was just getting better and better, and still didn't even hit my potential out there on the track and on the bike. So yeah, just second to last lap, late in the lap, had a little problem with sucking some dust, and yeah, you know, on the last lap we tried everything we could, but yeah, unfortunately it was a DNF for me. But learned some stuff, and just gonna come back at the next round and try to put it up on the box.
Yeah, second from today is outstanding, at least how I view things. Got off to a decent start. Didn't get the whole shot, unfortunately, but was able to get in the lead real quick, and ended up catching the XC2 guys like really quick, within like 2 miles. I was just going through the dust and everything, and my first lap was really good. Second lap kind of stayed the same, and then when I was going on to my third lap, my filter got clogged, and it was just after the pits, so yeah, it took me 8 miles with my bike barely running to get a new filter, and so once I got a new filter, ended up putting my head down and caught up back, and I got into second, and I was about 4 minutes down and was fully sending it, trying to get the win, and end up like just hitting a kicker or whatever on a creek jump, and went face first into the bank, and hurt my shoulder pretty good, and just kind of rode it in for second for the day. But second place points after that whole dramatic day is I'll take it for sure.